Hey guys, glad you could join me on our Ask Whisper number 5. Now, there are 2 shoutouts. The first one goes to Patrick from Theater for Nothing, and if you guys haven't checked him out, I highly suggest you do. Link will be in the description. And my new favorite video, it's him going to Niagara Falls, and I have never been, so that is awesome, because I got to see what it looked like. If you guys have never been there, you should check it out too. My second shoutout goes to Darkest Night 51 because we finally had our Pokemon battle, and it was so much fun. And plus, it was my first Wi-Fi battle, so I got to experience that too. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys who won, but if you want to know, it'll be right here. And what I will tell you is that there is an MVP, Most Valuable Pokemon. And what I want you guys to do is to go to this video, and underneath that video, comment who do you think it is and why. It can be one of my Pokemon, it can be one of his Pokemon, or you can choose one from my team and one from his team. Okay, sound good? Good? My first question comes from Patrick from Theater for Nothing, and he asks if I have a costume ready for Halloween this year, and what is my favorite one from past years. Well, I do have a costume ready, but I'm not going to show you guys because I am going to wear it for Thursday on Homecoming Week. That day is animation, so you have to wait till then. Sorry. And my favorite costume from past years would have to be being a ninja. But last time I was a ninja, I was probably 9 or 10. That was a long time ago. So, since I'm not going to show you guys my costume, I thought I'd do the next best thing. In school, one of my teachers asked us to write a short story that's Halloween themed. And I'm going to read it to you guys, and I want to know your opinion on it. I walk in the house and I instantly smell the stench of death. I continue walking, and I see the victim's mother with her head in her hands crying. Next to her is the victim's father comforting his wife, but his features are taken by anger and sadness. I enter the kitchen where I see the victim's sister being questioned, and the stench of death gets stronger. And that's when I found him, lying on the basement floor, she says. She starts crying and refuses to answer any more questions. When I hear the word basement, however, my legs start moving as if on their own. I notice I'm walking to the basement door, feeling drawn to it. I reach for the door, but a vision flashes before my eyes. It comes and goes so fast, I don't have time to read into it. So I open the door. The stench of death is so strong, it's almost unbearable. The basement is dark, with no people in it. I take a step, and another vision. The basement door. I look at it confused, but keep going and take another step. And another vision. These very stairs. I look at them. Why am I seeing these things? With each step, another vision appears. Darkness, an angry man, blood, a scream, the floor. I'm standing on the floor, past the steps now, and I start to get dizzy and hyperventilate, for the stench of death is to the point where I can hardly breathe. I see the body bag on the ground, and my adrenaline starts pumping. I have to see who's in it. I walk over and I collapse to the ground. I'm extremely lightheaded, my adrenaline and heart is pumping, and I reach for the zipper on the bag, and slowly unzip it. The last vision appears when I'm done unzipping the bag, and it's a knife. My eyes grows wide, and it hits me what happens here tonight. The room starts to spin, and I let out a bone-chilling scream. Then, everything stops, and I collapse forward onto the body, and disappear. For the body in the bag is me, with an inch of a bloody knife jutting out of my stomach. What'd you think? Let me know in the comments below. Becca Q wants to know what my favorite Disney movie and my favorite Pixar movie is. Well, my favorite Disney movie is How to Train Your Dragon because it's my favorite animated movie of all time. And that's saying a lot, because I've seen a lot of animated movies. I think I said that. Yeah, I think I said that in my review for How to Train Your Dragon. It's right here, in case you guys haven't seen it. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out, and you'll know what I mean. Because I, get all in it. I start moving my hands, and I start talking about the movie, and yeah. How to Train Your Dragon is the best. My favorite Pixar movie would have to be The Incredibles, because when I was a little kid, I was always into the whole superpower thing, and my favorite was Violet, because she could make, the big force field. When I was a kid, that was my favorite power, and I wanted to have it so bad. My next question comes from Becca Snowflake, and she wants to know who's my favorite YouTube musician in general, or YouTuber. And starting with the YouTuber, I don't really have one, so I thought I'd go through my other channels box. So the first person is the Shane's World. We met over the summer, and I'd consider us good friends. Like, we're YouTube friends. And his videos are always funny. Next is Cassidy Quinn, and she's just, you guys know me and Cassidy. She gives me shoutouts. I love it. I check out all her videos. I comment on all of them. She's funny. She's awesome, and she just now got a Facebook. She can use that for who knows what. My next person is Mortician's daughter, and she's awesome because, well, I met her and Shane roughly the same time. My next person is The Dead Feed, and they basically do an interactive zombie web series. Come on, everybody loves zombies. Plus, it's something you rarely see on YouTube. Which brings me to my next person, Black Box TV, and they are so awesome. They do sci-fi, horror, and thriller stories, and they have various YouTubers in it. Like, I think they had iJustine, Sexy Phil, Exotic Jess, I think Joe Nation is in charge of lights. Next person is Bree Esrig, and she was the one that basically planted the idea in my head to do movie reviews. My next person is Olga K, and she is funny. Every time I watch her videos, they make my day. They're hilarious. The next person is Brittany Louise Taylor, and she just brightens up my day. If any of you have seen Brittany, then you know what I'm talking about. Next is Shane Dawson, and come on, everyone's seen Shane. He's funny, he has awesome dogs, he has an awesome mom, which sounds a little creepy, but it's true, you guys know what I'm talking about. And he tries so hard, and it doesn't matter what video he make, we'll still love it and we'll enjoy it. And Shane, if you're watching this, then don't worry about what we're gonna think about the video. Anything you put out there, we're gonna love. Next person is Becca Q, and she's in there because, one, we're family, and two, I want to know about her hungry vlogs, and I want to know what it's like over there because it seems awesome by what she has up so far. And then my last person, Mr. Meganium26. And that's my stepbrother. Yeah, so you guys can understand that. So those are my favorite YouTubers. My favorite musician is, let's see, oh, I need to say this name right, Adam Gontier? I can't say his name, but it's the lead singer of 3 Days Grace. And then my favorite YouTube musician is, I can't say his name, Clayton Stugian? Clay, I'm sorry. But he's the lead singer of a YouTube band on here called Say Never. And their video is awesome. If you like 3 Days Grace, then you'll love them. They have a channel, if you want to go to it. It'll be right here. And their website is www.saynevermusic.com. Right? Yeah. Say never if you're here, then correct me on anything that I said wrong, like your last name or the website or anything. Keep up the good music, and your newest song, Pin My Wings, is awesome. I literally listen to it probably 3 times a day. Well, that's it for Ask Whisperer number 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, liking and favoring it would be awesome. If you haven't, subscribe. And check out the description box below to see the website for Say Never Music, see whose questions I answered, check out their channels, and comment a question if you have one, a shout out if you need one, or want one, what you guys thought of my story, and if there's anything I can do to make it better. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.